Greetings fellow Decepticons, Soundblaster1987 here, continuing my, older collection reviews until my newest eBay stuff turns up with Takara Legends Rhinox. This is the Japanese LGEX repaint of the Hasbro Generations Thrilling 30 Voyager Rhinox figure in a more screen accurate, darker brown shade of paint for the rhino mode skin flaps and pale metallic gold for the horns. These are made of soft plastic, by the way, to avoid breaking, as are the ears, which are a little bit flexible, but I wouldn't recommend messing with these too much because although rhinos in real life do wag their ears a bit, as was mentioned in TJ Omega's review, these are one solid piece of soft plastic, so they can tear if handled too roughly. Articulation is practically non-existent in this mode, although you can use the robot mode's ankle tilt a little bit on the rear legs and the bicep rotation on the forelegs here, but that's about it. For size comparison, here is Takara Legends Voyager Rhinox with the American Generations Deluxe Waspinator and the only actual Beast Wars figure I own right now, Transmetal Tarantulas. I haven't got my masterpiece Optimus Primal to hand right now, so I'll compare Rhinox with him when I review Optimus Primal later on. I also do not currently own the original Rhinox figure or its Transmetal form, so you'll have to watch other reviews for that. So, to transform Rhinox, first open up these side panels here, just a bit, and then pull out this massive chunk of green and silver from his underside, which will become his weapons later on. Leave those to one side for later. So, to begin the transformation properly, come to the rear end and dislocate the tail flap, which is all made of soft plastic, to avoid the tail getting damaged. Then double hinge that up onto his lower back and leave it for later. Then start to dislocate all of these awkward panels that keep tabbing into each other in about 10 places. And hinge these out to free up the robot legs. Then extend the waist downwards and straighten the legs out. Flip out the robot mode feet. Rotate the waist swivel around 180 degrees so the legs are facing the right way. Then collapse the calf panels into place. Like so. Same on the other side. Then bring these side panels out and double hinge them in on themselves. These can be a bit stiff, so owner discretion advised. Then take this little piece here, fold that down, and fold down the lower jaw. Then dislocate the upper jaw and double hinge that down onto the upper back. Accordion the head and lower torso assembly into place, like so. Then bring out the shoulders to lock everything in position. Extend the arms, rotate 90 degrees. Flip out the panels and bring out the hands, close the panels again, rotate the shoulders down, Same on both sides. Then make sure everything is tapped to place. Adjust these side panels so they tuck into the edges of the torso. And Rhinox is in robot mode. My copy's got a couple of minor loose joint issues, so you might want to find a way to fix that on your copy. It's one of those mileage may vary, buyer beware kind of things. Overall, Rhinox here is appropriately stocky and disproportionate in his robot mode. Well, what do you expect? He turns into a rhinoceros. But despite the minor joint issues my copy has, this is a phenomenal figure and highly recommended for its screen accuracy. This is the perfect blend of cartoon model and original toy accuracy for those who want a blend of the two source materials. I'm not sure whether Rhinox was actually in the IDW comics because I haven't read most of them. Unlike Waspinator and Rat Trap, who do appear as Starscream and Shockwave's assistants, respectively. So, for articulation, the head is on a very restricted ball joint due to the position of the socket and the shape of the head. Then the shoulders are universal, with a hinge and a swivel. Forearm swivel, just under 90 degrees at the elbow due to the rhino kibble getting in the way. And also for the stability of the rhino mode, the elbows do lock slightly when they're straight down. So watch out for that if you're trying to pose this guy. Not that I'd recommend it. Then the waist swivel slightly hampered by the rhino kibble and position of the waist due to personal preference. Universal hips, again hampered by the rhino kibble and the position of the waist joint where applicable. Thigh swivel, semi-deep knee bend, but it looks deeper than it actually is because of a rhino kibble. And ankle tilts. Not very useful, but they're still there if anyone wants to use them for any reason. A lot of detail has been put on the head with all the green and the gold and the red eyes, and they even painted the maximal symbols on the forehead, which is still a small detail, but an appreciated one. Not sure why he needs two on the top of his own face, but, well, Rhinox's decisions are his business, not mine. Although, looking at the gold paint around the bottom of his jaw and the bald appearance up top, it is easy to see why Few Adams sometimes displays this guy on a shelf of toys that look like him. I'll put links to him and TJ Omega in the channel video description below for those who want to check those two out if they haven't already. They are two of the most famous Transformers reviewers on YouTube after all. So for comparison, here we have Takara Legends Rhinox with the American Generations Waspinator and the original Beast Wars series Transmetal Tarantulas. You'll remember these two from my Halloween review last year, no doubt, once I've uploaded it at least. So, put these two off to the side. And finally we come to the weapons, which TJ Omega's review described as a pair of Beyblades. Luckily the Takara version of this mold actually remembered to paint the weapons properly, because the American versions were actually, the discs were just the same unpainted flat sort of paper bag brownish beige that the American version version of Rhinox's Rhino mode skin was, and that was not appealing in the least. These, however, are still fully screen accurate. Silver, green, gunmetal grey on the barrels, done. And they've got the same kind of push button gimmick as most helicopter formers these days, like Cybertron Evac or most movie blackouts. The spin gear inside, when you push the button, makes the barrel spin. For some reason this one seems to work better than this one, but these are indeed the famous Gatling guns of doom that Rhinox used in the cartoon to unleash a world of hurt on the Predacons. So, you can make him hold them like this. The trouble with spinning weapons is that it's hard to get a hold of them properly when you're not using them very often. So just pop them in the hands, bend the elbows forward, raise the shoulders a bit so the weapons point forward properly. And then bring the transmetal tarantulas back for a second. Job's a good one. That concludes this week's review. Join me next week when I return to the Tokusatsu realm with a 4-part review of the Megazords from Power Rangers Samurai and Super Samurai, till all are one.